Okay, so this module is entitled Pay Your Bills and Earn Rewards to Finance Your Next Vacation. And so we're going to look at how the money that you spend on your bills and on your daily everyday expenses, such as going to the grocery store, the local sandwich shop, paying your gas, all those bills and errands that we run and all that money that we're spending on a daily basis, how you can use that money to get rewarded back to you to go ahead and finance your next vacation. But before we go ahead and get started here today, let me introduce myself. My name is Christopher Brown from alphalifestyleacademy.com. And if you have any questions about anything that we're going to talk about in today's episode, just reach out to our support staff. And if you're on our website, alphalifestyleacademy.com, you'll find a little chat box on the bottom right-hand corner of the page. And so, like I said, just reach out to us, fill out the little box there, and reach out to our support staff, and we will get your questions answered. So again, the title of today's episode is entitled Pay Your Bills and Earn Rewards to Finance Your Next Vacation. So let's get into it. Every time you make a purchase with your credit card, the business you buy from incurs a fee. Moreover, when you utilize various reward cards, you, as the customer, earn cashback and reward points, which are ultimately paid for by the companies themselves. Essentially, the business where you use your credit card ends up indirectly financing your vacations, similar to the concept of extreme couponing, where individuals exploit coupon programs to obtain large quantities of items for free. There are travel hackers who leverage loopholes in the credit card industry to earn complimentary trips. These tactics allow them to take advantage of the system and enjoy free travel opportunities. Now, before we continue, I want to invite you to check out our free video on how to live the lifestyle of the rich and famous on a middle-class income, including how to travel the world for free, how to drive a Ferrari for the same price you would pay for a Honda, how to live in a Hollywood mansion for free, and you can do so by clicking on the banner that you see down below directly underneath this video, or you can go ahead and visit ultrarich.alphalifestyleacademy.com. Now back to the video. Steven paid his bills and earned 170 vacations. Now let's consider Steven, who has accumulated an impressive 20 million credit card points, resulting in 170 complimentary flights over the past year. Among these flights, many were luxurious private jet experiences. Additionally, Steven has enjoyed free vacations at some of the world's most prestigious resorts. To encourage people to sign up and use their credit cards, companies offer enticing sign-on bonuses. For instance, the Chase Sapphire card provides new cardholders with 50,000 points. Each point holds the approximate value of 2 cents, meaning that 50,000 points can be redeemed for approximately $1,000 worth of free flights and vacations. Step number 1, fix your credit. If you have a poor credit report, you will not be able to qualify for the credit you need in order to travel the world for free. Even if you think your credit is good enough, it is suggested that you check your credit, because 90% of people have errors and misinformation on their credit report, which you may be paying for somebody else's mistake. So be sure to check out our free do-it-yourself credit repair kit included in this program, because fixing your credit is really simple. However, if you decide that you don't want to deal with it and would rather have somebody else do it for you, we have provided you with some great resources of companies who will fix your credit for you. Step number 2 is to lower your debt. One of the reasons it's so easy for many credit repair companies to fix your credit is because they use legal loopholes to increase your credit score. However, if there is no or limited legal loopholes that they can use, then you may need to eliminate your debt to lower the debt you have on your credit. Now, did you notice what I just said? I did not say pay off your debt, which may be an option for you too. We use banking laws that the banks use against you to charge you fees and higher interest. However, we use these exact same laws to eliminate your debt as much as 50%. Imagine if you had a debt of $250,000, and we use these laws to lower your debt to $125,000. Just imagine how many years sooner you'd be able to retire. Step number 3 is to establish your credit. If you are young and have never had a credit card, or are someone who has had to rebuild your life after going through a major financial tragedy such as a divorce, then we suggest to use the loopholes of the rich that we call as the money-saving secrets of the ultra-rich, which you can use to rebuild your credit in 60 to 90 days in most cases. One of the ways we do this is we have a network of people who have excellent credit, in which you get to leverage their credit in order to build your own credit. Stephen, who has earned 20 million points, was able to build a credit score that enabled him to obtain $3.2 million in credit. Now, most people would imagine having $3.2 million in credit as dangerous. And yes, it would be if Stephen was not responsible. However, your credit score is based upon the amount of credit you have used. So if you only have a $1,000 credit limit, but you spend $500, your credit score would be worse than Stephen's, who has $3.2 million in credit, even if he spends $10,000 on his credit. You can leverage our network to rebuild your credit in the next 60 to 90 days. Step number 4, apply for credit. Once you've built some good credit, it is now time to start applying for credit cards to start earning some free vacations. The Chase Sapphire card is the first card suggested you go after, because Chase only allows you to get 5 cards in a 2-year period. So it is suggested that you go after your first 5 cards from Chase. However, if you do not qualify any of these Chase cards due to this rule, don't despair, because there's another legal loophole that you can use in step number 5. We have resources for you to conduct your own research and look at reviews of some of the best credit cards for your situation. Step number 5, build business credit. Entrepreneur Magazine has stated that 90% of people are unaware of business credit, and even those who are aware of it don't know how to obtain it. Business credit is a separate form of credit that is not linked to your Social Security number. With business credit, you can begin establishing credit that was previously unattainable to you just 5 minutes ago. Now, that may be an oversimplified explanation, however, you get the point. While Chase imposes a limit of 5 credit cards within a 2-year period, if you establish business credit, you can repeatedly obtain the same credit cards over and over again. This is because the more credit cards you acquire, the more points you will earn, allowing you to earn more free vacations. Personally, I know of individuals who go on vacations every single month due to this strategy. Moreover, there are individuals who are even more aggressive in their approach. For instance, as mentioned earlier, Stephen has taken 170 flights in less than a year, despite there only being 12 months in a year. Step number 6, vacations are tax deductible. By utilizing the points from your credit cards, you can enjoy free or nearly free vacations. However, in addition to that, if you follow the advice outlined here, your vacations can become tax deductible. So when you go out for dinner, purchase souvenirs, or visit theme parks, these expenses can be considered tax deductible. You see, over the past couple of years, Congress has enacted a series of governmental stimulus programs. So if you have a job, the government will add $300 to $500 per month added onto your paycheck, as well as provide you 20 to 45% cash back on your regular everyday expenses, including your vacations. Conclusion: the rich spend less than the poor and middle class on those things that we need but hate to pay for. So they will have more money for those things that makes life really enjoyable, like cars, homes, shopping, and vacations, that we call as the money-saving secrets of the ultra-rich. So I want to invite you to watch our free video at ultrarich.alphalifestyleacademy.com, where you can use these exact same secrets to save hundreds, thousands each and every month Or if you're watching this video on our blog, you can just scroll down the page and click on the banner down at the very bottom of today's page. But one more last thing, if you have any questions about anything we've talked about in today's video, you can also just reach out to our support staff by using the chat box down at the bottom right-hand corner of the page. Now, I had a blast recording today's episode here for you today. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we will see you in our next video. Bye-bye now.